This final poem of the semester is modeled on a poem by Ilya Kaminsky, the poet who inspired us to embark on this project in the first place. In the spring of 2019, Taryn and I took Professor Savaris's poetry seminar, in which we read Kaminsky's then newly published collection of poems, Deaf Republic. The way I like to tell this story, Taryn and I locked eyes after class one night, for our seminar met for 3 hours on Monday nights, and simultaneously decided to attempt to do a mentored advanced project together. What distinguishes Kaminsky from other poets is his ability to weave a story that connects each of his poems together. Each line drips with meaning and melancholia, and we are in awe of his gifts. Within this poem, I attempt to invert the traditional mode of syntax I am normally comfortable with, and construct the poem in a series of couplets that are primarily indiscrete. Though it doesn't connect to an underlying story weaving all of this project's poems together, this poem nevertheless seeks to culminate the semester by deploying all of the poetic skills I have learned these past few months. Bar trapping. There are some people whose eyes will devour you. In a single blink, I flee your cages and take refuge in swamps until my skin slicks with loam. I slip through the crack in the door of your body. With eyes as gentle as broth, I am the killer whose flat-laid palm against your mouth with its muddy chiaroscuro of fingers will thumbprint your breath with salt. Gleaming in the dim-lit bar, Naugahyde stools split into gaping smiles, shotguns anointed with hops. I stalk you with my infant's claws. You count the lights and animal heads above the bar top. When I bite into the nape of your neck, will you miss the pink underskin you stole from the blade of your skinning knife? Or will my down hairs, wet, trembling, and precocial, remind you of why you loved me enough to spear me through my belly and bring me home to your body? You shook salt over me as if onto the meal I had become. My tender butcher will know that the price of escape is retribution. As I spring from the smoky shadows of the bar where I have sniffed you out at last and fetter your throat with my jaw, you will gasp and topple like a felled buck among the stools and lights, and your pelt will warm my bed forever.